I just enjoyed that a little bit. Since I spent so much on these visual aids, I thought I would at least finish this thought. You know, I put a lot of time, money, and resources into these, Sharpie and some typing paper. So I was talking about, you know, the flow of yin and yang, how it is not masculine and feminine, and how we don't have this, right? It's not, you know, a hard break, male, female, masculine, feminine, that, you know, a man's got to be a man and a woman's got to be a woman. It's this. So, again, this indicates a flow from one into another. And then also, if you look, these are not eyeballs. That's not a fish, you know, two fish swimming around in a pool. That indicates the fact that even within the masculine, there is some amount of feminine to you to be complete. And again, within the feminine, there's some amount of masculine within that person to be complete. That we're not all one or the other. The father in a family can be the source of compassion and comfort, and the mother can be the source of discipline and order. It's not, you know, these roles are not hard and rigid. They're soft and flowing. There is a tendency for one as opposed to the other. There is a difference in nature between man and woman, but there is also a spectrum. There is, you know, there are women who are more masculine. You know, we used to call them tomboys or whatever. You know, they are risk takers. They are physical, athletes and what have you. And then for boys, there are boys that clearly are you know, more compassionate, a bit more contemplative, are you know, maybe less aggressive, more nurturing. So there's a spectrum, and we, you know, certain within both camps, and I'm going to go back to Democrat and Republican. You have people on both sides who are reactionaries, and you know, this goes. I tell my daughters that you know, 100 is, I believe, the median IQ. I'm not sure if it's a mean or a median, but roughly half the people fall under 100 IQ, half the people fall above 100 IQ. You move one or two standard deviations south of that 100 level, and you've got you know, people who are fundamentally intellectually challenged. So their level of understanding is low. And they could be, you know, they could be both on the Republican side and the Democrat side. There's no, you know, there's no correlation between intelligence and where you lie in terms of your political affiliation. But on both sides, these people tend to be the reactionaries. When you can't understand or comprehend things, the reaction tends to be one of fear. And fearful people, like a cornered animal, will lash out thoughtlessly. And you know, you have you know, violent protesters and Antifa on one side, and then you've got you know, violent protesters and white supremacists and Klansmen on the other side. Now, even within these groups, you know, they've got leadership. So you may have some people in there who are not stupid. They're just taking advantage. They're looking for power. So what they are is, you know, your grand wizard dragon on one side, or you know, the organizer on the other side, who then is gathering up their useful idiots to go smash windows and create political action based on their particular ideology. But the foot soldiers, your brown shirts or your communist street agitators, they tend to be below the level of understanding and are acting as reactionaries. And I'm going to end this video here. I just wanted to complete that thought on the duality of yin and yang, and how there are forces that are not in opposition, they are different, they flow into each other, and the fact is, even within an advancing force, there is the origins of a receding force. And within the receding force, there's the origins of an advancing force. The light begets darkness, the darkness begets light. The same thing, heat flows into cold, cold flows into heat. And that there's a shitload of gray out there. And people tend to look in things as black and white, and that is a sure sign of a simple mind. And with that, I'm gonna put some AC/DC back on, because I do like that song. And there's a great video on the internet with this dude who's got a bagpipe that shoots flames to Thunderstruck. For your own entertainment, I would look that up, because it always gives me a smile. Thank you and good day.